Oh my god, they've actually made it worse. Remember that time I made that complaint video about how shitty this interface has become? And now they've made it even worse. Chat even smaller. Now you can't even open the friends list. And the reason why that's a problem is because in the friends list you could look up who was in the last game you played, and now you can't do that anymore. What is this bullshit? So if I wanted to look up who was in the last game, I'd have to go on LOLking now and look up who was in that last game. And that's provided that LOLking is updated fast enough, which it doesn't usually. So what is this shit? Why can't I look up who was the last people I played with and if they're in this game? What's the fucking idea? And what's with this huge blurred out picture here that keeps changing? I find that very unsettling. Just the fact that it shows a champion, but then it's blurred out, and then it's doing some kind of effects over it. It's terrible. This new client is terrible. Please remove it. Please make it an option or something. I don't know. Or just bring back the friends list in the champ select. How could you possibly think that we don't need that? How do you keep eroding these functionalities that used to be a feature? What's up with that? Just removing them one by one, and then at one point we'll have no functionality left. Terrible. Oh, and by the way, it would be great if I could have a full screen version of this client, because as it is, it's just gonna be a problem if I show my desktop at times. Ah, fuck. Oh god, on this screen it's even worse. Look how tiny this chat is. I mean, how many lines can I fit in here? 7 lines of chat, that's what we get, no more. What is this? What? And now the friends list can't be hidden anymore. Fucking ridiculous. This is just the worst fucking client that they've had. Well, I suppose they didn't have very many clients, but damn, why such a downgrade? Fucking tiny chat. You know, 90% of this information is useless and could be smaller, but the chat, that should be bigger. Way bigger than that. Ugh. And what's even worse is this. Look, I liked getting IP when they had a little symbol of swords crossed, but what is this? Is this supposed to be IP? Because it looks like shit. It's just some weird ancient symbol instead of IP points. Terrible. They look how great this was back. Well, look how much bigger this chat was. Why would you make the chat so fucking small now? It's ridiculous. And look how everything goes into a table and how everything is spaced out in a way that makes it easier to see where everything is. And now it just doesn't do that anymore. Now it's just one big blurry mess with randomly floating icons. It's fucking terrible.